If you are a businessman, an entrepreneur, a content creator, an entertainer, an artist, it strikes me one of the biggest challenges beyond self-acceptance and understanding other people is wrapping your head around, and wrapping my head around what to offer and which people, and moreover, getting a clear understanding of why you can't offer something that will be gobbled up by everybody. Theoretically, if they have at least something to pay in compensation, either financially or emotionally, or in terms of satisfying one's quest for curiosity and growth. But I've pondered this much and have a few tidbits just to toss out for consideration. First, there's the phrase, love is the answer. And if you said, well, if I am loving enough or understanding enough, that can conquer all and be of something of use to everybody. But that's under ideal conditions, I think. And many are not under ideal conditions. For consider the following. What if you have a product to offer, but it's to a baby, literally, who can only eat, digest baby food, pureed food, and would either get sick to their stomach or not be able to digest properly the nutrition of adult food. You can't market anything thus except diapers and baby food and proper environmental conditions. Secondly, what about someone in a hospital, maybe toward the ender parts of their life, and they are hooked onto machines and life support? Do you think your product offering a concept of philosophy or a book of trivia or romance is the equivalent to them of the tubing going in their arms or whatever, or the ventilator that they use? That's most important to them. So, a third point. What if the person enjoys the simpler things of life and they enjoy more a cup of chamomile tea to a shot of whiskey or more, or a six-pack of beer, or a very aggressive boxing match that you watch on TV or attend in person, or the equivalent, shall we say? Then each to his own, I suppose. Some like chamomile tea products, some like a big wallop over the head product, as I would put it. And each to his own of a sort. And of course, the impact on the rest of people being a different matter entirely. But how can we expect to offer chamomile tea to the person who wants a gallon of whiskey, shall we say? Or how can we offer, once again, a romance novel or sci-fi novel or something philosophical or even business advice, coaching, what have you, to the person hooked to a life support machine or the equivalent, I will say, and leave it at that right now? It seems to me we need to consider the person we're talking about, even if they are under the age of 90 and over 20 and have the physical form of an adult body that we would call able-bodied. In the mind, as per addictions, as per fear level, as per empathy level, there could be wide variations. And so I like the analogy that I've been thinking of how some people love things that some would consider trivial in impact, shall we say. The chamomile tea persons. Others love the wallop over the head, the big bang, the cannon effect. and nothing short of it will have an impact, at least in the short run. And again, to recap, some have the equivalent of a life support of old age, end of life situations in a hospital or nursing home, shall we say. And the more trivial approaches, they would call them trivial approaches compared to what they most want, and that's to see that ventilator work properly and the tubing not get clogged up that goes in their arm, and various antibiotics to combat infections, etc., etc. So I would say that is a big reason why I think a one-product approach to all people is just plain infeasible. It's not going to work. Even though a person appears once again to be an able-bodied, you would think, on the outside person over 20 or under, shall we say, 75 or 80. That's just food for thought here.